Are they some sort of message from an alien race? Or simply the creation of clever hoaxers? While there's no doubt that crop circles are real in that they exist, we still aren't entirely sure what creates them. Welcome to WatchMojo's Top 5 Facts. In this installment, we're counting down the top 5 most mysterious facts about crop circles. Number 5. Some circles are created by magnetic fields.
There's a theory about the crop circles. I think it'd be some kind of...
It's well known by now that humans can create large and intricate crop circles. But did you know that some are created by magnetic fields? In fact, according to prominent crop circle researcher Colin Andrews, there is a chance that nearly 20% of the designs are created by natural forces.
I think God did it.
Essentially, the fluctuation in Earth's natural magnetic forces electrocute the crops, causing them to collapse and fall into shape. But how does that explain the various shapes and formations?
Many of the most famous crop circles actually derive from fractal patterns.
Well, apparently the readings of the magnetic field around the circle match their shape. What may be even more surprising, however, is the fact that the late tycoon Lawrence Rockefeller funded the research. Number 4. Orbs of light often appear near them. Numerous observers have seen and even recorded balls of light moving extremely rapidly near a crop circle. The light usually appears directly before or at the exact time a crop circle is created, which has caused some people to speculate that maybe the balls of light are responsible for their creation. Of course, it is important to point out that thousands of crop circles have appeared without the presence of any orbs. That being said, there have been dozens of video recordings that seem to show these orbs, and the reason for their appearance still remains a mystery to this day.
I wonder what they're trying to tell us.
Number 3. Supposedly, you can tell if it's a hoax via the bend test.
See, it was strange finding the crops that way.
Although it's nowhere near as fun or mysterious as aliens and orbs of light, it's been proven that hoaxers have created at least the majority of crop circles. But according to those who believe they have supernatural origins, there are subtle ways to tell if a crop circle is a hoax. One of the main methods, they say, is the bend test. Obvious hoaxes typically see the stems of the crops broken and snapped into place.
Look at where it's bent over, Father.
It's not broken.
And what kind of machine can bend a stalk of corn over without breaking it?
In supposedly genuine formations, however, these stems are not broken, but rather bent near the plant's first node. This is extremely difficult to do with a plank or garden roller, equipment often used by hoaxers. This bend is caused by extreme heat, which softens the stem and causes it to drop just above the ground, although the source of this heat remains a mystery. Number 2. They apparently tend to appear near Stonehenge.
What's the meaning of Stonehenge? It's killing me that no one knows.
As if Stonehenge wasn't mysterious enough, the location also attracts the appearance of crop circles, with some studies, and by some studies we mean alienseverythingyouwanttoknow.com, claiming that 85% of all crop circles in the world appear in England within 20 miles of Stonehenge. While Doug Bauer and Dave Chorley, 2 English farmers, have claimed responsibility for making a majority of these crop circles,
Who else?
Farmers' mums.
it's a bit hard to believe that they were responsible for the one that appeared in July 1996. At approximately 5:30 p.m., a pilot flew his plane over a field but saw nothing. Less than an hour later, however, he flew his plane back over the field only to discover a massive design consisting of 149 circles stretching over a square acre. Number 1. They've been appearing for a really long time.
Right there. God does not build in straight lines. Starboard side!
Although we tend to think of crop circles as a modern phenomenon, with complex designs appearing in grain fields in England since the 1970s, they've actually been around for hundreds of years. A woodcut from 1678 appears to show a field of oat stalks laid out in a circle, which some believe to be the first ever crop circle. Although this claim is disputed because it states explicitly that the crop was cut rather than bent. There are stories from Native American tribes, however, claiming to discover various formations on their land. They attributed these circles to the star people who came from the sky.
There's a starman waiting in the sky.
Maybe this is why many people connect crop circles with aliens. So, fancy grabbing a rope and plank to make your own design? Or are you a true believer in the star people? For more magnetically charged top 10s and no sharp corners top 5s, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.